Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RENEBOXYOUNG, a platform where we simply discuss, critique, and analyze, simply talk about sport of boxing in a level-headed, mature, coherent fashion. Hey, subscribers since day one, recent subscribers, we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for jumping in, you know what I'm saying, tuning into the flash live such as this, the cook sessions. Oh, cook sessions. I'm getting hungry, Lavar. I'm getting hungry. You know, we're going to see what's in the menu today. I'm getting hungry, man. You know, I ate a little breakfast, but it's time to eat. You know what I'm saying? So we got to cook something. We got some special, you know, entrees for you. I'm going to show you the menu in a minute. So I'm getting hungry. So we're going to cook in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Definitely everybody who's been, you know, tuning into live sessions such as this, you know, the videos, commenting in the comment sections, those who have been, you know, supporting those manners. Playback family, salute, man. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank guys so much, man, for all your support. And we're ready to cook. And you know what? Those who are tuning in, we hope you enjoy the meals today. How about you? How you doing, my guy, Lavar?
Big bro, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Just getting hungry, Lavar. And you know, I saw the, you know, I saw the menu, you know, a couple days ago. And if those who haven't seen the menu, we're about to show it right now. So how about you guys? You guys hungry? You hungry, Lavar? You getting hungry?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, man. So how's everything on your end? How's the weather going on your neck of the woods, man?
Man, it's a gloomy day here in Virginia, man. You know, 62 degrees. You know, a little cold, a little chilly, but hey, you know, this weather want to play Marco Polo. 1 minute it's hot, 1 minute it's cold, so can't complain. Just roll with it.
Yeah, it's been like that. You know, I mean, it's a trip around the world. You know, we talked about it time and time again when we get this little weather talk. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Right now it's kind of chilly over there. Freaking May, huh?
In May, I know. That's the crazy part. Normally it's already hot, like it's in the 90s, but hey, it is what it is.
Crazy, man. Queen, we appreciate you, sister. What's going on, man? Hey, we thank you guys so much, man. TWT, salute to the family. They're always jumping in, you know what I'm saying? They're always, you know, rocking with us. They're always, you know what I'm saying, supporting. We appreciate y'all. Salute to the whole TWT team, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Jay Dixon's up in the bit. Hope you guys are hungry, man. I'm going to show you the menu right now, okay? So we got some nice appetizer right now, so you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Jay Dixon, what's going on, my guy? How you doing, man? Ricky E245. What's going on, family? Family soon. I thank guys so much, man. I think guys always, you know, express our appreciation for those who jump in. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank guys so much. So we got, yeah, Quee. Oh, is that what you got? You know what? Just wait, sister, because you're gonna have a nice appetizer in a moment, okay? So you just wait on the lunch, okay? I'm eating a grilled chicken. That sounds good though. As we speak, wait for our appetizer. We're about to give it to you right now, okay? All right, sister, just wait on the appetizer. We're about to show you the menu right now. So yeah, man, we're gonna chop it up right now, and I'm gonna just show you guys right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me just show you. Let's check what's on the menu today. What are we gonna eat? What are we gonna eat, huh? What are we gonna cook? First, we gotta cook it up, right? So we got the menu. We see towards the left, okay? It's the we're gonna have the appetizers, Gervonta and Ryan. Okay, so sweet and sour. Okay, I thought it was Teofimo. We're gonna start with this, the appetizer. Okay, Gervonta and Ryan, sweet and sour. Hope you like it. You know what I'm saying? We got some special ingredients for that one. So let's get it, man. We're gonna start. We're gonna get it. We're gonna take advantage of time, man. Thank you guys so much. Once again, like it up, share it up. You already know, man. So all right, man. Let's chop this up, Lavar. Okay, so like we always say, Lavar, you know what I'm saying? We're not those type that, you know, the type of people that, you know, right after a fight, we jump in, post-fight reactions right after it, because everyone does it, you know what I'm saying? But we do talk about the ramifications, though, you know what I'm saying? We talk about, like, what's next, you know what I'm saying? Post-fight reaction, everybody said it, okay? So, but what's next, man? What's next, Lavar? Sweet victory for Gervonta Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Sweet victory. Everybody knows the story. For Ryan, maybe a little sour. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably upset a whole bunch of fans. All those fans on social media. He has a gazillion fans, man. You know, probably upset some of them. You know what I'm saying? They probably didn't expect Ryan Garcia getting knocked out like that. But, you know, those who know the sport, Lavar, like we do, you know what I'm saying? Those who follow here, those in the chat, you already know it, man. All these platforms. We saw it a mile away. You know what I'm saying, Lavar? We saw it a mile away. We saw what was going to happen most likely. So, and it happened. So, you know, got hit to the stomach. A lot of people saying he didn't quit. A lot of people saying he quit. Whatever, however the pie is sliced, you know, you got knocked out. So, you know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia got knocked out. So that, yeah, that's what it is. You know, that's the conclusion of it. So what's next, Lavar? Now, personally, I don't think it's going to be what we think. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to be what we think is going to be next for these guys, for Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. But what do you got on it, Lavar? What do you think should be next for these guys?
First of all, man, I just want to give kudos to Tank and Ryan. You know, those two guys, they didn't have to fight each other. They could have went opposite directions of each other. I think some of us are being a little bit too crucial on Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because it's like what you said, big bro. Some people are saying that, you know, he quit, you know, but at the end of the day, at least he got into the ring with Tank. So I really got to salute Ryan Garcia. And yes, and I have been critical of him too about fighting better competition, and that's what he did. But I don't want to sit up here and try to downplay him, because at the end of the day, he did what he did what he said he was going to do. Even though he said it 2 years ago, he got in the ring with Tank. So at the end of the day, we just need to give that man his flowers, you know, because there's some fights out here that still haven't been made yet, like Spence and Bud. But at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia, he gave it his best. And I think what's next for Ryan is, now that he's no longer with Joe Goosen, and Coach Cal said that, you know, he'll train Ryan. Hey, do it, go for it. Be in the same camp as Tank. You're only gonna get better, because you really have to focus on fixing your fundamentals. You know, not dropping your hands when you throw a hook or a punch. Just go with it, roll with it. But the thing is, I knew that Joe Goosen wasn't gonna be a good match for Ryan, because Joe Goosen, he's the type of trainer from the past, you know, not knocking him for anything, but he couldn't relate to Ryan. I think Coach Cal will be able to get to Ryan. When Ryan shows up, he'll be able to get Ryan to train like how Ryan should be able to train. So I think for Ryan, it's just going back to the drawing board and definitely getting with Coach Cal and work on fixing the mistakes so that he doesn't make those mistakes in the future. And for Tank, there's only one fight that matters. It's not Shakur. It's Devin Haney. I mean, everybody wants to see Shakur and Tank, but that's not the fight. The fight is Tank versus Dev.
Or winner of Loma and Haney, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But to me, I really believe that Haney will beat him. I know who you got with it. But then again, you just never, with these judges, you never know with these judges. You just don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm pulling for Dev, and I hope if Dev can pull it out, I believe a Tank versus Haney fight will be tremendous for the sport of boxing.
That's facts, man. You know, and something I've been saying all along, you know what I'm saying? And the whole lead up to this whole freaking, you know, Ryan and Tank fight is, you know, I've definitely been giving my credit to Ryan ever since it was actually official. You know what I'm saying? Even though I still took it with a grain of salt, I said, you know what, we got to respect him. We got to respect him because he's stepping up to the plate. Stepping up, man. He's stepping up. A lot of guys, like what you said, man, that aren't doing this because they want to protect their freaking O. Screw that. You know what I'm saying? Get in there. If you're calling this guy out, get in there and get it. And that's facts, bro. Definitely respect Ryan Garcia for that. You know what I'm saying? What's next for Ryan? I personally think, man, it's going to be light touches. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the Tagos, you know, type of tier fighters, the Fonseca type of tier fighters, you know, no disrespect to them, but it's going to be that. As far as that, Lavar, I don't think so though, bro. You know, getting a different coach, we all know he dumped Goosen, respect to Goosen, but you know, I personally think Lavar, I personally think, and I know, man, a lot of people want to put the blame game on you know, Canelo team. They're all cheaters or whatever, right? But I'm just speaking from, you know, this perspective that I think he would have done better, Lavar, had he stuck with the Canelo team, man.
That's what when I had said that on the panel that we had a couple of weeks ago. You know, some people didn't think that it was a good idea, but I really think that it would have been more competitive. I wouldn't say Ryan would have won, but I think Eddie would have done a lot better than Joe Goosen. What bothered me the most was during the media workout, Joe Goosen is outside of the ring talking to Oscar De La Hoya instead of being focused on his fighter. That kind of sort of got to me a little bit, but at the end of the day, Ryan, he did what he had to do. He was controlling the fight at the beginning, and then, you know, Tank just took over. But, you know, like I said, man, kudos to both fighters.
And the thing about it is, Calvin, what did he say, Lavar? He invited Ryan? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said that he'll coach Ryan. He doesn't have a problem with it. You know, him and Tank will be at 2 different weight classes. I know Ryan mentioned, you know, like later on in the future a rematch with Tank, but a rematch is not necessary because the outcome will be the same. I mean, Tank is he's on a different planet than everybody else. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, man. Ryan, only he knows, you know what I'm saying? Only he knows what he's going to do next. You know, we can speculate and think about this and that. And I doubt he'll go to Calvin, though. I doubt it. But we'll see, man. What do we know, right? What do we know? He'll probably surprise us tomorrow. Hey, I'm with Coach, pictures with Coach Calvin, you know? So who knows, right? We'll see. I think Robert Garcia's inviting him, too. He's like, come on over here, buddy. Come on over here. I'll teach you a thing or two. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. Definitely. And, you know, kudos to the best. And I think that's what's going to be next as far as with opponents, Lavar. Light touches, a couple light touches. You know what they say, the confidence boosters, confidence builders or whatever. So, you know, I don't think we're going to see anything special as far as with Ryan Garcia in his next competition at 140. If that's the case, yeah, because he's been saying that, you know, he's going to move up to 140, mix it up there. So, yeah, man, we'll see what happens, man. Let me get to this chat real quick. Hey, One Honor, man. I see you, my guy, man. Hey, thank you guys so much for jumping in. But let me scroll up just a tad. Yeah, facts, Ryan. I said facts, Ryan. One Honor, that's facts. Ryan has my respect. That's facts, bro. That's facts. And we need more fighters to show that. Like what we just said, and what we're gonna cook in a moment, huh? What we're gonna cook in a moment, the main dish. Oh, I hope you guys are enjoying this appetizer. A little sweet and sour taste right there for you. And that's next. That's next. Main dish, we're gonna cook on that in a minute. Okay, so but that's facts. Something like we just said right now, Lavar, that you know, this is something that these guys should be doing. Errol and Bud, man, which they're not. And other names out there, obviously. We're not just picking on them, but other names, obviously, man, should do what Ryan did and what Tank did too. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lopsided fight from the get-go, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Quick. Oh, yeah. The judges are questioning. Now, the thing is this, Lavar. Getting back to that, what Lavar said about the judges with Haney and Loma. I mean, that's the thing, Lavar, like we said before, bro. Haney or Loma, one of them is going to have to mix it up more. You know, the winner's going to mix it up more. That's the thing. The winner's going to be the aggressor, bro. I mean, this chess match stuff is great. That's what's going to happen. But while you're doing that, you got to be the aggressor. That's the only way I see they're going to convince the judges, Lavar. That's the only way.
For me, I really believe that Dev is going to have to really beat Loma. I mean, it's going to have to be like a one-sided fight. If it's close, I really don't trust the judges. Because I believe Top Rank, they're promoting this card, and you know, we know who pays the judges. It's going to be Top Rank. So at the end of the day, I think Dev, he cannot leave it in the judges' hands. Either he needs to stop Loma, or he needs to make the fight be one-sided.
Style on him, yeah.
Correct.
Man. That's what I'm saying. That's what my point. That Haney's going to have to be the aggressor, bro. He has to.
Absolutely. Once again, it's like what we said before, man. This is going to be Dev's true test because once again, I'm not knocking his wins against Kambosos, but I really didn't think. I knew that Kambosos really didn't pose a threat. What posed a threat during that fight was where Dev was fighting. He was fighting in Australia, and then the judges. But at the end of the day, I'm not taking that away from Dev. He's a tremendous fighter. Kudos to him. He is the man. It's like what Ric Flair said, to beat a man, you got to beat the man. So at the end of the day, I salute Dev. But I really think that this is going to be a true test for him. And we got to see what Loma brings to the table because in his last fight, Loma didn't look that great. So we have to wait and see. It was the fight's in what, 17 days?
Couple weeks. Yeah, a couple weeks. Heck yeah, man. I can't freaking wait for this fight, man. I cannot wait. Jay Dixon says here, let me get to right here. Can't lie. I thought Ryan quit. That's what Lavar, when we called the fight, bro, remember the first thing I said? Ryan quit. That's what it looked to me. You know what I'm saying? But we can speculate this and that. You know what I'm saying? Other people saying he didn't quit and other people saying it wasn't a liver shot. It was a rib shot. Whatever the freak it was a knockout. He knocked him out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I can't lie. I thought Ryan quit because I thought he was experienced enough to get up round 8. And this is the thing about it. This thing about it. That the whole quit thing, Lavar, it was count 10 or whatever the heck the referee counted, and then Lavar, he got up like nothing. He got up like, oh, I'm good. Yeah. You know, so it's like I perceived it was a quit, but you know, he got beat big time. So, you know, enough to get up around 8 and spit that mouthpiece out and hold on or take another knee to survive and make a fight. Right. I think he could have continued a little bit. I think he could have continued a little bit. I agree, Jay Dixon. I feel you on that. Go ahead. I see you, Lavar.
Yeah, he could have, but he knew that punishment was coming, because I'm gonna tell you something. When in the 7th round, when Tank went to the body, I saw Tank go. He was like, oh, like, you know, I got you. Now I know. And to me, it was a rib shot to me, but it wasn't. It's kind of sort of that it was a rib shot that connected, but then also kind of sort of rolled a little bit, if that makes sense. I mean, I've been hitting the ribs before. It's not a great feeling, but I think he knew what was about to happen if he would have got up, because Tank was getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So it was only a matter of time. He wasn't gonna last. He wasn't.
That's true. That's a good point. And the thing about it is rib shots. People who haven't gotten fights, like I've said it several times on the show, man, where we talk about these things. When I've sparred, right? I've gotten cracked in the ribs, bro, and that's pain, bro. You don't feel it. The thing about it, I remember that incident when I was sparring. Dude twice my size, right? Pop, pop, pop. Those guys can punch. He got me. He tagged me right here in the right rib, lower rib. And I didn't feel it, though. I felt a little bit, and I kept going, bro. Finished off the round. We kept going. We kept sparring. And then the pain really got in. It wasn't pain to where I had to take a knee. No, we kept going, you know, until the next day. Like the first day was like, oh man, what is this? You know, the next day was excruciating for about, and then it continued for like a month and a half, or maybe 2 months. So, you know, the pain, it's, you know, and the liver shot, I haven't felt a liver shot. And I'm assuming that is one of the most painful, because that's what people say, medics and doctors out there saying the liver shots, you cannot. It's kind of like when, you know, people made that reference when Oscar De La Hoya fought Bernard Hopkins. It's kind of that kind of pain. It's that kind of pain where you're on the floor and rolling, bro. You know what I'm saying? We see it in UFC. We see it in MMA, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, you know, MMA fights, same thing. So whatever shot it was, you're right, Lavar. I mean, had he gotten up and continued, he would have been just annihilated. You know what I'm saying? He would have been annihilated up in there. So one honor we got here saying Haney versus Tank will never happen. Floyd called it. Now, this is the thing about it. Lavar, this thing about it, bro, that's another thing that's interesting that you point that out. One honor that Lavar, Mayweather's still there, bro. You know, I know a lot of us got excited. You know, Tank is a free agent, but Mayweather's right there, bro. What's going on?
Well, you know, he has to be. You know, he's like Al Hammond Jr.
Has to have his face there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So he, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, it was good to see that. But don't hold Tank back. This is not the time for you to hold Tank back. He's getting older. You know what's the best fights. Don't try to match him against T.O. where you know he's gonna win. Don't match him against these fighters that you know he can win. Tank needs to be challenged. That is the purpose of this, you know, and that's what Floyd did. He tested himself. 50-0. He had some challenging fights like Miguel Cotto, Emmanuel Augustus. Just put him in there with the best. The only fight that makes sense is that fight. The fight against T.O., it doesn't make sense. We don't even know if T.O. is going to get past Josh Taylor. I have Josh Taylor beating T.O. So if T.O. loses against Josh Taylor, or T.O. loses against Josh Taylor, and you're trying to put Tank in there with T.O., that's only going to hurt Tank's credibility. Why? It doesn't make sense. You might as well go after the man that has all the belts. That's Dev. I'm telling you, if Tank doesn't fight Dev and it ends up Tank fighting T.O., it's gonna be a bad look for the sport of boxing.
I see it more like that, bro. I see it more like that. Freaking Pitbull rematch, man. That's something like that, man. You know, along those lines. I mean, of course, everybody would watch it, but. And this is the thing about it, Lavar. A lot of people are riding for that because they're saying, well, yeah, no, Pitbull had his, you know, Tank had his hand hurt, so this time he'll have both. And I don't want to see that, bro.
It doesn't make sense. That fight doesn't make sense at all.
Plus Haney coming out saying, I'll stay at 135. That's what he's talking about. So after the Loma, he's saying, I'll stay at 135 for Tank or Shakur. So, you know, we'll see what happens, bro. I mean, like what you said, man. I hope that's the thing about Lavar. Concerning what one honor saying right here, that Floyd, man, he's there, so he's still there. I mean, we all thought he was a free agent. Now Tank does what he wants, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully he does. Go ahead, Lavar. I see you.
If I was Tank, hey, sometimes you got to separate yourself. If I was Tank, I would go to Floyd. No, I don't want to fight Tio. I don't want to fight Cruz. I want Dev. You demand that fight.
Facts,
you demand that fight. That's the fight that you. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the fight. And if he doesn't demand that fight, because I was kind of, what pissed me off is that after Tank won, they didn't ask him, "Hey, what's next? Who do you want next?" Like they do everybody else,
too
right?
Caught up in the freaking face of boxing talk, yeah.
Absolutely. So at the end of the day, if I was Tank, I will push for that fight with Dev. That's what I would do. I wouldn't want to fight nobody else. That's, man, Rene. When I wrestled back in high school, man, I wanted to wrestle against the best. In football, I wanted to play the best teams because that's what's going to make me better. I think fighting T.O., that's going to be a setback. It just defeats the purpose. Just keep rolling, man. I don't know.
Nah,
it doesn't make sense to me.
Facts.
It doesn't make sense.
And one honor, I hope that's not the case, bro. We hope that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? So, we know Tank has the skills to beat all these guys, man. I want to see it, though. You know what I'm saying? Jake Gibson, what's going on? Oh, man. TWT, salute, man. Thank you guys so much for jumping on. We also got Mike Biggs up in the pit. Hey, go subscribe, Mike Biggs. Go subscribe to Quee. If you're not subscribed to her also, you know what I'm saying? The whole TWT team, go subscribe to all them. You know what I'm saying? That great content over there. Thank you guys so much. Mike Biggs, I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much. Let me get to the chat real quick, man. Okay, cool. You guys chat right there. Right on. So got one honor saying here. Okay, right on. He says, I think Reynoso would have had, yeah, exactly. Game plan for Tank, but outcome would probably, exactly what Lavar said a moment ago. I think we would have seen more head movement. You know what I'm saying? We would have seen more things. And now, of course, Reynoso, he's not. This is the thing. For example, Oscar De La Hoya, oh my gosh. Oscar Valdez, in the lead up to the Shakur's fight. Oscar Valdez in the lead up to the Shakur fight. Eddie Reynoso came out saying in a freaking interview, he said, when they were interviewing him in the lead up to this fight, right? He said, well, it's hard. These African-American fighters, they're hard to beat. They're hard. He admitted it. You know what I'm saying? He himself, Reynoso has a hard time, Lavar. That's the thing. He has a hard time finding the blueprint to beat these kinds of fighters. You know what I'm saying? He admitted it. That's why Oscar Valdez, he couldn't do much against Shakur. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this because, of course, he wouldn't have given a blueprint for Ryan to beat Tank. No, he would have done better though. He would have done better, definitely. You know what I'm saying? But Ryan has to find the right guy that fits him and that's gonna push freaking Ryan. There's a video, there's a clip out there, Lavar. And I'm not saying Ryan's the same. No, we respect him. I respect Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. He got in there, he did it. You know what I'm saying? He fought, but there's a clip out there that shows when he was younger, he didn't, he was just too caught up in the cameras, the oohs and ahs, the cameras showing for the camera. When the coach was trying to give him advice, he was getting recorded. The coach was trying to give him advice. Say, hey, put your right hand up, man. When you hit the head back, keep your right hand up, man. Protect your jaw. And he was just too concerned about the cameras, looking at him. And he even said it, he's like, no, but the cameras are on me. I got to look good for the cameras. So what I'm trying to say is this, he has to find a freaking coach that's going to push him. You know what I'm saying? Old school, freaking push you, get these freaking cameras, forget your freaking TikTok, get out of here with that. Leave your phone at your freaking house. You know what I'm saying? Let's work. That was Canelo's camp. There's a reason why Ryan left. He probably didn't want to get pushed, but I think he's growing, Lavar. I think from this loss, bro, Ryan's going to grow. I think he's going to grow. If he really wants that, Lavar. I think Ryan showed us he really wants to get in there and be at the top, which is cool. Go ahead, I see you.
I mean, if that's what he wants, big bro, then, it's just like renovating a house. You got to gut it. And what I mean by that is you got to start over with him. His fundamentals, the basics. They got to work on that. If they don't work on that, he's just going to be a sitting duck. He has to listen. That's the main key, is listening and staying disciplined and to your trainer. So hopefully Ryan will be able to get, find a coach that's going to do that for him. Work on his foot movement. Work on him using his jab, using his height. He wasn't really using his height because he kept allowing Stink to get in the inside. You know what I'm saying? And for things like that, man, you can go back and watch, Tommy Hitman Hearns, and some of his fighting clips to learn how to fight, to fight tall, because that's what Ryan's going to have to do. But I really think that he just has to start. They're gonna have to start from ground zero. Foot movement, angles, using his jab, not dropping your hands. I mean, he's young enough. He's young enough to do it. It just, is he gonna stay disciplined and willing to learn from a trainer and not try to do things his way? That's the question.
No one's talking about Derek James. I think he can teach him those things. Derek James, you know what I'm saying? But, we'll see. We'll see what's next for him. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So that's facts, bro. Big facts. Jay Dixon says here the judges are questionable in every match. And that's true. That's it. That's it. So if you want to win, you got to freaking go in there and fight. That's going to be, that's the tip I give for Haney or Loma. You guys get in there and you mix it up, and not so much clinches, man. Not so much clinch is going to say that's not going to win a fight. Enough with the clinches, Haney. I've said this before, bro. I said this to Lavar. You already know. I said it before with the Cambo fight. It's like, enough with the clinches, man. You got to go in there and convincingly blocks, be the aggressor, and land clean, and get your guy, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's facts, Lavar. Because if not, they're freaking someone. There was someone. This just came. There was someone. I don't know who it was. Timothy Bradley, whoever the heck it was, I don't know. But somebody out there, a prominent, speaker out there when it comes to sport of boxing, commentator, whatever. He said, Loma lost to Jermaine Ortiz. It's just politics that gave Loma the win so that he can go for that undisputed. So, Haney, I hope he's really ready for this. You know what I'm saying? You got to go in there and convince. Go ahead, Lavar. I see you.
Not to cut you off, big bro. I believe Haney is ready. It's just that, it's just been an uphill battle for him, just fighting over in Australia twice. And the judges, man, I mean, there's times where I wanted to throw my remote at my TV because of the judges, but, then I got to say, hey, I got to go out and buy another TV if I do that.
Speaking of judges, how the freak did they give Ryan 10 freaking points when he got knocked down? Round 2? Oh, my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Because
this is ridiculous.
It's boxing politics. I'm a true believer that if that fight would have went 12 rounds, they would have gave that fight to Ryan. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. It's like it should, to me, it should have been scored at 10-8. No matter what, a knockdown is a knockdown. 10-8. Well, he got up and he was.
But he wasn't doing
coming
much
back
after he got up. Not too
right.
much. Yeah.
He wasn't doing too much. It's still a 10-8 round. Did he do something to buzz Tank? Did he do anything? He didn't. So to have it at 10-10, I'm telling you, it's boxing politics, man. It's it's like what Bruce Gold says. Corruption has been in the sport of boxing for over a lot of decades.
Facts. That's facts.
It doesn't surprise me at the end of the day. So that's why I'm saying Dev is really gonna have to make it a one-sided fight or stop Loma. Because if it's close, I just don't trust it. And that's the problem with the sport of boxing, man. The judges are not held accountable. Everybody gets up on YouTube, including Teddy Atlas, and they talk about it. They talk about the judges, but what is being done to fix it?
Exactly. Big facts. So that's exactly what it is, Jay Dixon, right there with the conclusion too. This is boxing, sadly. Exactly. That's a big fact. Ricky Will. Hey. Our guys up in the building. Did you hear what I said? That's what I'm talking about, man. What's going on, man? Ricky Williams. Go subscribe to our guy. Y'all already know it, man. Dropping the gems over on his channel. Y'all go get over there. Y'all gotta go get over there, man. Subscribe to Ricky. What's going on, man? I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for jumping in, man. I've got one artist saying Haney is the real one for fighting Loma. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. Loma is super. I've given so much credit to Haney in his career. Definitely. Loma is super tough, and he could have went a different route, but choose a difficult match instead. Yeah, man. I respect both. We definitely respect both, and that's why we can't wait to see this fight, man. They're gonna really bring it, and Lavar, that's what I'm saying. Judges aren't gonna get convinced though. Getting back to that, they're not gonna get convinced with a nice chess match, and that's it. No. It's gonna be a chess match, no doubt. But the aggressor is gonna win, man. The aggressor is gonna win. Go ahead, Lavar. I see you.
But the reason why I'm kind of sort of like worried a little bit is because I truly believe that Bob Arum wants those titles back at Top Rank, and he's gonna find a way. Wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying, and I've learned that what if scenario from the big bro Ricky Williams, but what if this is just what's playing in my head? It's like, what if Loma beats Haney, and then somehow Shakur gets a fight with Loma and then beats Loma. Now Bob Arum has a young fighter with all the titles that he could be making money off of for years to come. So I'm just trying to see how this is going to play out, because we talked about it 2 years ago, and I was like, hey man,
yeah, I remember
hey,
that.
big bro,
I remember that.
Look
you saw
how
that coming a long time ago.
Yeah, look how they're moving Loma. I bet you Loma wants, they're trying to get those titles to Loma, because T.O. was being a diva, and Loma was fighting the fighters that T.O. had already beat. So it was the way that they were moving Loma along. So it just wouldn't surprise me, and I want to see how this goes after we see this fight. If Dev wins, then hopefully it's Tank next. But if Loma somehow, some way beats Dev, I wonder if they're going to try to throw Loma in there with Shakur.
Not Tank. Or
And
Shakur
not
most
Tank.
likely, yeah. Yeah, because Shakur's in the same banner, so it would probably be that. Yeah. We'll see, man. This is a lot of variations that can go down. That's facts, man. That's big facts right there. Very true, bro. Very true. Ricky Williams says here, he didn't want to get sparked. The real fraud is people talking up Ryan like he ever had it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've been saying that lopsided fight mile away. That's big facts, bro. Big facts. Ryan knew if he got up, he couldn't defend himself and would have gone. Yeah, it would have looked a lot worse. It would have looked like, and his family would be crying. I mean, it would have been a bad scene. Tank was in there. He meant business. Remember that, Lavar? You saw a look in his eyes in the ring walk, bro. I said, look at this guy's eyes. Look at Tank's eyes, man.
Definitely, it's like what I said when Tank had threw that body shot. He just made that facial expression. Was like, oh, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And he was only, hey man, he was warming up. I'm telling you, if Ryan would have got up and continued, it would have been bad. It would have been really bad. But once again, you got to give kudos to Ryan, because at least he got in there with Tank. He got in there. And I'm just saying,
screw the protecting your that's what I like, man. That's what I like. That's facts, man. And that's facts. It's facts, man. Right there. A busted rib hurts initially for me when I had my rib broken. Right. Yeah. And yeah, it just depends, because I had mine just fractured when I was sparring, and then I had another rib fracture when I had a little motorcycle accident, and I fell on the side, boom, and another rib fracture in my left. And I didn't really feel it too much until like the next day, and then it freaking, oh my gosh, dude. Jay Dixon said here, people got to keep it 100 though, because Haney was talking about fighting T.O. at 140 as well. Lately he's not really saying T.O. now. I mean, but we'll see though. But also though, Haney's been wanting to fight Loma for a long time too. So I mean, it's good stuff right there. Yeah, but I feel it, Jay Dick. That's facts, bro. Facts. And Anthony Johnson, what's going on, man? Fans in the building, I appreciate y'all. Y'all remember, like it up. Go ahead, man. Like it up, share it up. Y'all already know, man. Thank God so much for your support, man. Coming up in here. Mike Biggs Boxing. They did ask Lavar Cooper. Tank said he ain't naming anyone at that. Yeah, I think he said something like that, but we get it, but we know that earlier, recently, Tank, he said he wants all these guys, he specifically called out Haney and Shakur. He wants all of them. Calvin, they've been saying that they got the hit list, and, Haney's one of them. So Shakur's another one. I mean, he wants these guys, you know what I'm saying? So I just really hope he, supposedly, like I'm saying, man, we'll get back to what we're saying, Lavar. Tank, he's a free agent, so I want to see him aggressively go for these guys, but we'll see, man. I just got an itch, Lavar. I got an itch telling me, it's saying, it's gonna be these Pitbull guy or something like that. I don't know, man, but we'll see. We'll see what's next for Tank. I wish the best for these guys. You know what I'm saying? But like what Lavar's saying, it gotta be Haney. If Haney beats Loma, right? Tank and Haney freaking fight, man. And imagine that, Lavar. Imagine that. Tank and Haney fight. Tank wins. Tank undisputed, man. Oh my gosh, that would be. There's no words, bro. That would be like jaw drops. The world would be shut up. The world would shut up. So no more criticizing. Of course, there's gonna be critics, but no more of this. Tank, you're being on a bicycle. Floyd Mayweather's, when you're training wheel. None of that, man. That would be just whoa, dude. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what's happening. There's no point talking about a fight that isn't getting made. Yeah, I feel that, man. So we'll see. It's just a matter of time, man. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Jay Dixon's here. They did ask him about Haney, and he said he has to handle business on the 20. Yeah, that's facts true, too. That's true, man. Tank answered correctly. Haney has to fight Loma. We'll see what happens there. Because we really don't know what's going to happen with Haney and Loma. I personally think I got Haney winning, but what we're talking about, man, is the judges. We'll see, man. We'll see. Anthony Johnson. Tank needs to knock out a black fighter, period. We'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, yeah, we've seen enough of these, Hispanic, Latino, guys. We'll see. Jay Dixon says we've seen Ryan with Eddie and never saw footwork. True. Good point too. Good point. Then Ryan's the problem. He ain't listening. Or head movement from him. Unfortunately, he has to work on the fundamentals. That's facts, man. I got nothing to say against that. That's big facts. Boxing MM. Hey. Families up in the building. Thank you guys so much for jumping up in here. Go subscribe to Boxing MMA. Go subscribe to A1 Hoop Zone. That's what I'm talking about. TWT team. Showing support, man. Go subscribe to A1, man. Thank you guys so much for jumping in the building, man. We appreciate each and every one of you, man. We got Jay Dixon saying, Lavar, what if Rolly? Oh, that's another one. Rolly's gonna fight this dude, some dude popped freaking dirty, and now is a replacement. And now Rolly's gonna fight this guy for the belt, and Rolly wins the belt at 140. T.O. beats Taylor. Tank rematches Rolly. That's another option, Lavar. I see that route. I see that route more probable because Rolly, his coach, Bullet, if I'm mistaken, his name's Bullet. They're screaming rematch for Tank, man. They want that. They want that. And we know you're going for the money. It's a money grab, bro. It's a money grab. We know what's going on here. We know what's going on. We're not stupid, It's a money grab for it. Why? It's a money grab for Rolly, and you already know why. Because it catapults Rolly to stardom even more followers, more butts and seats, blah blah blah, pay-per-view buys, yada yada yada. So you already know it, man. It's a money grab. It seems like you already know it when it comes to the face of boxing stuff, talk or whatever. Tank's the guy, man. Tank's the guy to fight. Why? Because freaking Conor Ben now. I mean, come on, shush, bro. Are you kidding me, dude? Conor Ben now is saying, I'll fight you at 140, Tank. Just go somewhere else. Go sit down, Conor Ben. Go get your freaking drug thing fixed first. Jeez, bro. And now people are talking about Pacquiao and Tank. Shut up, man. Gosh. I tell you, Lavar, these ideas, bro. That's the thing. What I'm saying is this. They all want to get Tank now, Lavar, because, the money. Go ahead, I see you, bro.
Yeah, because he's the face of boxing and the money is there. But at the end of the day, I really think it starts with the YouTube community. There are certain fights that, people push for. Why can't we push for Tank versus Haney? Why not? We're pushing for AJ, man, and Wilder, right? Right? So why don't we push for this? And to me, I think Shakur just needs a little bit more time because he's only had one fight at 135. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be a good fight, but to me, I think we're just ready to see, the best fight the best. So why not? Why don't we push for this fight?
Facts, man. Big facts right there. So I see it going through there, Jay Dixon. Yeah, I see that.
But yeah, I do too.
I see that happening, man. I see that. I think that's the push right there, man. I do. Jay Dixon, I put Haney versus Tank on the list of fantasy fights, but like Bud versus Shakur versus EJ. Sorry, Shakur versus Haney or Tank Fury versus Usyk Keyshawn. Man, that was oh my gosh, that's La La Land right there, Jay Dixon. Man, that's smoke right. That's fire right there, babe. We'll probably see some of them, you know what I'm saying? So that's great. That's an amazing one right there. Amazing list right there. Mike Biggs. Yeah, these stupid ideas are coming out on social media. Oh, yeah, Tank, Pac-Man versus Tank. Shut up, man. Shut up with that. Gosh. You might as well say freaking, Canelo versus Tank. Yeah, get that on. Shut up. Some people just don't know, Lavar. What are you talking about? Pac versus Tank. What a joke. And then you also got the same. That's what I'm saying. They're going for the money. Conor Ben. Oh, I'll fight you, Tank. 140, huh? And shut up, dude. Get your drug thing fixed first. Get your drug thing, because you're banned right now by all these freaking sanctioning bodies or whatever, or these drug testing organizations. You go get that fixed first. But yeah, man. So speaking now. So I hope you guys enjoyed that appetizer, Gervonta Ryan, sweet and sour. I'm still hungry though. It's time to cook on, Errol's. We got some Errol spinach for y'all, and we got some Bud crawfish. It's over marinated, Lavar. I think we're over marinated. Oh gosh. I'm gonna put a little thing on this. Okay. Nobody knows if they're gonna fight. We're still in the freaking air about this. It's still a gray area. Ring Magazine, you guys suck, okay? I'm sorry, man. I gotta say, you're missing giving misinformation. I don't care who the freaking source is. I don't care who the boxing writer is. I don't care if you got a gazillion of years in the boxing industry. You're putting out false information, Lavar. Isn't that right? They're putting out false information. Oh yeah, it's gonna be June. Expect an announcement in the Tank fight. You know, nothing happened. And then Ring Magazine comes out again. Oh yeah, now it's gonna be July. Expect an announcement this week or whatever the frick they said. Screw all this misinformation stuff. We really don't know what the heck is going to happen. Go to all these source guys and ask them, and they're going to tell you they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So now, this is the thing about it, though. I just pushed a video, Lavar, okay? I just pushed a video talking about Errol Spence, the king for long. I'm doubting it now, Lavar. I'm doubting it now because the way I see this, bro, is I kind of see Errol Spence a little complacent, bro. I don't know. We don't know if he's training. We don't know if he's fight ready 24/7, bro. Been out the ring for a minute, and you already know why. I mean, that happens. Extraordinary circumstances. Sometimes these fighters have to chill for a minute. You know what I'm saying? They can't go in there, and I get it. But Lavar, if these guys do ever fight, you know, I don't know if Errol Spence, bro. I don't know. I know now the amazing thing that I admire about Errol Spence, of course, and I pushed it on the video recently. Admirable, freaking unified. He's the king. You know, he's the king. I recognize Errol Spence as the king in the welterweight division. He's been in there. He's been the king for a minute, for years, man. But Lavar, I think the complacency is creeping in on Errol Spence, bro. I think the complacency now. He says it, bro. He wants all the top, no tune-ups. That's dangerous, Lavar. That might be a dangerous mindset right now for Errol Spence, bro. I don't know. If he's training right now, if he is, I don't think he's going to really be in shape. I don't think he's in shape, man. And if this fight is true, that this is going to happen, Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford, I don't know if Spence is going to be in there for Fat Camp, my guy. I don't know, man. I'm doubting it. I don't know if Errol Spence is going to be the king for long, because if he fights Bud, man, Bud, yeah, he's up there in age, but he's always training, always fight ready, always in the gym. You know, training these young champs, Shakur Stevenson, with them, side by side, being trained by the top, or training the top, and, you know, getting his tools sharpened, keeping them sharp against the top. You know, it got me doubting, Lavar. I don't know, man, if they fight, or if it's not Bud Crawford. Who the freak cares about Thurman? I don't want to see that, man. Who cares? We don't want to see no Thurman. I don't want to see no freaking spinach. I was going to say spinach. Errol Spinach. I don't want to see Errol Spence with freaking Keith Thurman. If it's going to be a fight, bro, with Errol Spence, I want to see him versus Bud or Boots. And if it's between any of those guys, bro, Bud or Boots, I'm not so sure he's going to be the king for long, man. What do you got on this, generally speaking, man, with Errol Spence?
First of all, I think we're not talking bad about Spence, because, you know, I know how, you know, some people they really do love Spence, but I think that it's time to hold both fighters accountable. That's where I'm going with this. You know, it's been over a year since we've seen Spence in the ring. I can tell you right now, I don't see a Crawford versus Spence fight anytime soon, especially after those pictures that were sent to me last week.
Oh, those were recent pictures?
Yeah.
Go ahead and share with the. I don't know if other people saw it, but what pictures exactly? If you want to go.
No, it's just pictures of Spence in the ring, you know, training with Derek James right now. He has some weight on him. I mean, he's not like fat, but he has some weight on him that he has to get off. So that right there tells me that him trying to take on a Bud Crawford right now, no, I don't see that anytime soon. He just got to get back into fighting shape. So, but I mean, like I said, we just got to hold both fighters accountable, because it's time for us to see, you know, Spence in the ring, because it's been over a year. You know, if it's not going to be Bud, then who is it going to be? If he doesn't want to stay at 147 and move up, but it's just time. You can't be. Let's put it like this: we can't get on Keith Thurman for sitting idle for 2 years and not get on Spence for being idle for over a year.
That's facts, man. That's facts.
Has it been a year? Has it been a year? Is it coming up on a year? Maybe
it was. It's June. I think April. I think he fought him in
April.
April.
April. Yeah. So it's been over a year.
Ugas in April. Yeah.
So I want to say maybe April 19th, maybe
around there.
So I mean, it's been over a year. So at the end of the day, he has to fight. But right now, to me, and people can get mad at me, that's fine. I can take it. Hey, I have rhino skin. It's cool. To me, he's acting more like a promoter. He's being more of a promoter than a fighter. And I got it. You know, he's taking care of Frank Martin, but at the end of the day, you got to take care of yourself too. You're just sitting idle. So hopefully, you know, we'll get a fight from him soon. But right now, him going straight to Crawford. I'm not saying that he cannot do it, because we've seen Spence do some amazing things. Don't get it twisted. But I think him going straight to Crawford right now, I don't think that's a good look for him. But we're gonna have to wait and see. But we have to hold him accountable. It just, for me, I'm firm but fair. But at the end of the day, we can't, once again, and I know Thurman was out for 2 years, but just look what Spence is doing. It's been over a year. So hopefully we'll get to see him pretty soon.
And Bud, you know, and we've held Bud accountable. You know what I'm saying? We've been saying that, Bud, these opponents, I don't want, you know, Bud, next opponent, same with Bud. I got to see him with either Boots or Spence. If it's not Boots, if it's not Spence, Boots, at least. Enough of the freaking Roaches of the world. You know what I'm saying? Enough of who was the last guy fought? Avanesian. Enough of that, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. And that's the thing, bro. I see the pendulum swinging, bro. If this next fight for Spence is Bud, man, I'm leaning towards Bud now. I'm leaning towards Bud now, because that shape you just got to be ready all the time. And I see Spence more complacent, man. Like I said, I don't live with these freaking guys, but sometimes you don't have to live with them. You just got to look at them. You guys see them. You just look at them in cameras. Look, what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? And go ahead, Lavar. I see you.
I'm sorry, big bro. It's to me, and like I said, I don't mean to cut you off. They gotta have that. They gotta keep that hunger. You know, and we've all said it before. It's easy getting a title, but it's hard to defend it. So I just hope that, you know, he'll get in the ring, step in the ring here pretty soon. But you can't stay idle too long. And, you know, salute to J.A. Dixon. He pointed it out. Spence is getting older. So at the end of the day, man, you have to do something. You have to do something. And what makes me mad is that I feel like they're holding up the welterweight division because there's other fighters underneath them that could be fighting for these titles. You get what I'm saying? So they need to figure out something. So, and far as for a prediction, I don't even want to give a prediction between Spence and Crawford, because it's not going to happen, not anytime soon. So if anybody else comes out with anything about, the announcement is coming, I'm not gonna believe it. So it is what it is. If we get the fight.
And the source is these freaking Ring guy, this Ring magazine guy. He said it twice already, man. June and now July. It's like, geez, shut up already with that. You know what I'm saying?
Spence and Crawford they have to figure out something, because only thing they're doing is holding up. Because Boots should be fighting for a title. You know what I'm saying? You have Stanionis down there, so there's other guys down there that could be contending for a title. They just have the two top dogs not doing anything. So it is what it is. Yeah,
give Boots his opportunity. You know, I see it with give Boots his freaking opportunity, and Spence, both you guys. If it's not going to be between you all, give Boots his opportunity, for crying out loud. He's been there. He's been knocking at y'all door. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, Boots can beat both these guys, man. You know, there's big potential because of this, man. So Spence got to get in there, man. You got to get in and do it. Get back to work, bro. If not, you know, it's probably going to be retiring. Focus on the promoting. I love Spence, man. We got to see him in there. We got to see him back in there quick. You know what I'm saying? Fred Miller, what's going on, man? How you doing, my guy? Thank you guys so much for jumping in the boat. Thank you guys, all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys so much. And this is over-marinated. This dish, I'm hungry, but it's over-marinated. Over-marinated. Fans are ticked off. All fans. Whether you support Bud, whether you support Spam, whoever the heck you want to support, fans are ticked off. You know what I'm saying? They're like, man, screw you guys. That's kind of how fans are now, Lavar. They're like, hey, you gotta go sit down somewhere else. Let these other guys take over. Go ahead. So I see you, Lavar.
Because it's like what you have, over marinated. It's been so long. I mean, we were talking about this about what, 2-3 years ago, before COVID. So at the end of the day, it's. I don't even know what to say about this. It's disappointing. To me, it's disappointing. And like I said, I don't like people or fighters holding up the division. It doesn't make any sense. And I get it. Once again, boxing politics. You know, you pay your fees and stuff, and you can avoid being stripped or whatnot. Hey, I'm just saying. But at the end of the day, they have to do something and stop holding up the division. Because if not, if Spence continues to sit idle, it's going to be somebody else other than Bud that beats him.
Yep, yeah, and that's exactly why I pushed the video recently. Y'all check it out if y'all didn't see it. It's called I said Triple G. It's called Spence the King for Long, questioning it. I don't know, man. We have to listen. We have to. I know that a lot of people like him. I like him, but at the end of the day, once again, we have to hold him accountable. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. And if he does move up to freaking 54, bro, Mel, nah, man. I know a lot of people say, yeah, Spence can beat Mel. It's sparring. Yeah, no, they say sparring, baby. You know what I'm saying? Mel is always ready, bro. That's just another level of readiness, bro. Mel got a fire up his butt, bro. He's ready. He's always fight ready. He's always trained. Dude, he broke his hand. Okay, he's back in there, though, in the gym. He wants to fight, bro. Mel lives fight game, and I love that in Mel Charlo. You know, a lot of people don't credit him, but I give Mel Charlo, bro, all my credit. I really got nothing to criticize about Mel Charlo. No, I do not. So if Spence moves up there, and says, nah, hey, I'm going vacant, all these titles vacant, y'all go fight for him. Butch is the next guy, I think. But you know, whatever happens, there happens. He moves up to 54, and he says, hey, you want to mix it up, Mel? Man, Mel, you watch out, Spence. Man, I got to see you back in the ring, Spence. You got to get back there and mix it up and get more active, man. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Mike Big says here, Spence needs to fight ASAP. Facts, bro. He's been sent for free. Yeah, that's facts, bro. And I understand the crash. He just had a recent accident also. I get it, man, but I get it. But now's the time. Now's the time to get back in there, man. You know what I'm saying? You still got room to breathe. He still has room to get in there and you know, be active again, you know, because I understand that, though. We understand, man, those things that you cannot control, extraordinary circumstances, which I explained in my last video talking about this, about Errol Spence. We understand that, you know what I'm saying? But now's the time. Now's the time. And now's the time to get the cameras in your face, bro, and talk to your fans. Same with freaking Bud and these guys that never talk to fans, man. Get in there and tell us what's going on. Because that's what turns off fans of ours. You know, you never talk to the fan. You never talk to your community. You never talk to people. It's like, dude, you got to get in there, bro. Man. I'm questioning it. I'm questioning it with Spence, man. How long is going to be the king? I don't know, man. I don't know. Jay Dixon says, I told mofos. Spence was turning. You see, I'm not the only one. See, we're not the only ones talking about this. Also, Key. Our guy Keon, man. Everything boxing. Right after I pushed the video, check the timestamps, man. Right after I pushed the video on questioning Spence, Keon comes out saying the same thing in one of his videos. We ain't the only ones, Lavar. We ain't the only ones looking at this, bro, seeing this kind of stuff. Come on. Well, we're seeing it. Jay Dixon right there. Bam. I don't know, man. I got my eye on Spence. I don't know, man. I got a big question mark now over my head. You know what I'm saying? Bud, my question mark's always been over my head on him. You know what I'm saying? We're a 100 with all these guys. We don't care what your name is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what we do here. It's 100, you know? So go ahead. I see you, Lavar.
For me, I'm not questioning him as a fighter. And what I mean by that is, I know he can train, get in shape, and get in there and hang with the big dogs. Facts. But you just don't want to be sitting idle for a long time. Especially when you're not dealing with an injury. That doesn't make sense to me. So at the end of the day, do I think that if he were to, I wouldn't say he doesn't have that fire lit underneath him, but if he were to, you know, go ahead and start training for a fight, I will always, you know, root for Spence and go for Spence, and I will have him winning. But right now, it's just a little questionable for me because I think that he's not living his life as a fighter, as an active fighter, more of a promoter because of Frank Martin.
And I don't even think it's just that, Frank Martin promoter. I think it's just the comfortable life, man. Comfortable living, good money, you're good. You're good. He's set for life. He's chill, you know? So that chill mentality will get you. Go ahead.
That's true, but you still have unfinished business. Yeah, I get it. I got. It's okay. It's like what I said before when I compared boxers to rappers. Remember when your favorite rapper came out? Oh man, they were the hottest thing, right? Once they made it, what happened with their music?
Trash.
You know, some of them. I'm not saying all of them, but some of them.
It becomes more commercial. It becomes more
comfortable.
Yep.
They got comfortable. You can't get comfortable when you still have unfinished business. You have one guy named Bud Crawford that still has a title that you want. I truly believe that these two could come together to make the fight happen, but we just don't know. And I know we're all getting tired of it, but boxing is going to pass these guys by if they don't do anything.
It's going to pass both of them. Big mega star families up in the bit. Hey. Now it's Teofimo time. That's a special for today, folks. Hey, hope you guys are enjoying the meals today at our restaurant. Be mega star, thanks so much. Teofimo time. Enough of Bud. Enough of Spence. All right. Hey, Jay Dixon, his prime is basically done, and he keeps referencing the injuries and car accidents. Spence not being active and sharp would make me pick. That's what I'm saying, man. If they fight next, I'm going more towards Bud, man. If Spence fights Boots, I'm going more towards Boots, man. We got to see. Let me finish his comments on this topic, right? So Spence gone, Wash Crawford. Fairly easy, huh? You watch and see it. Don't matter how long he's been sitting on the shelf. Nah, I don't know, man. I'm doubting that one, my guy. But y'all right. He needed that. Yeah, he just needs to get in there. That's mainly the root of this, my guy. That's the root of it. He has to get in there. You got to get in there, bro. Whether if it's a freaking Thurman, I really don't care. But you got to start getting active. You got to start getting active because, you know, these guys are licking their chops for those belts. One of those guys is Boots. Yeah, it's quiet. People are quiet on Boots, Lavar. People are quiet on Boots after that Karen performance. People are quiet. You better not be quiet, you know what I'm saying? And Boots better not get complacent either because Boots got a fight coming up soon too. And I want to see how he moves too, Lavar. What happened last fight, Lavar? Like you said, a lot of the flashiness, a lot of the, you know, Boots you got to stay ready, my guy.
Boots just got to be Boots. You're special. Just be you. Don't worry about the knockout. The knockout will come. Just be you. Just do what just do your thing. Handle business. That's all you got to do. That's it. You don't have to do anything special. Just be Boots.
And that's what got him the last fight. Exactly. They both got to experience ego death before this fight happens. Shaking my head at this point. They're both retired Twitter finger. Yeah, facts, bro. Jay Dixon laid it on the line right there. That's big facts. I got nothing to add to that right there. Big facts, my guy. Big facts. I don't care what your name is. That's facts, bro. We look at down the middle, down the line, baby. Mike Big says here, there should be rules against it. Yeah, Jamal Charlo. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to start with that. I don't even want to start with that, man. But we also got to blame the sanctioning bodies. Don't blame the fighters too much because the sanctioning bodies who have the rules there. You see what I'm saying? So Mauricio, you got it all messed up, man. Mauricio, my gosh, dude, 2 freaking years. Is this a joke here? I mean, this is just, God. Teach, man, what's going on? Oh, hey. Like it up. You already know it, man. Thank you guys so much for jumping in. But we love it. We love seeing you guys here, man. We love it, man. We're chopping it up, seeing your comments. We love it, man. Fred Moore, thank you guys so much, man. I don't know what happened to the old rule that you have to defend your... Yeah, exactly. Oh, you know what happened, Fred? The pay, the money is good. That's what it is. These sanctioning bodies are sticking more to the star thing, man. What did they do to Jake Paul? They gave him a belt. Huh? Because you're a star. Yeah. Oh, Ryan Garcia here, throw you a belt there too. Yeah, you're a star now. So yeah, hey, it makes us money. So hey, as long as you stay famous, yeah, that's what we want. It looks like that's what happened, Fred. It looks like that's what happened. If you believe Boots better Spence now, I'll happily. Okay, oh, hey, I'm saying, man, Spence got to watch it. That's all I'm saying, bro. Spence got to watch it. You better get back in there because Boots, he sleeps training, bro. He eats, drinks, and sleeps training. Same as Bud. I'm not just saying it about Boots, my guy. Bud too, bro. If they fight soon, man, I'm leaning more towards Bud, man. I'm leaning more towards Bud now. It was different before, but now Spence, man, what's going on where are you, bro? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Complacent life ain't good for any fighter. Put any name on it. Complacent life ain't good for any fighter. I see Spence complacent a little bit. As for EJ, Bud wasting EJ's prime. Bud wasting EJ's prime. Either accept Bud wasting his time or move up or go after it. I feel that, man. Hey, I feel that. That's big facts, bro. Big facts, my guy A1. Thanks so much, man. Thanks so much. How long is Regis gonna run from? Oh, looks like
Forever.
He wants to go to match. Looks like he has. Hey, looks like he wants to go to match room right now. Wait, cooking on Regis right now. I love Regis, man. I got nothing to say against him as of now. I don't know. I can't say he's running from. I don't know. I gotta delve deeper into that because I know Matias been calling him out. He been calling him out ever since WBC got that belt. Ever since freaking Regis got that belt, Matias is like, I'm here. Let's unify. Let's get it. I don't know, Regis. What are you doing, Regis? I don't know. Jay Dixon says Spence is one of my favorites, but not if he's not. That's facts, bro. That's it. That's all I'm saying here. Man. I love Spence. I love him. Check my last video. I love him, man. I love him. For me, he's the king at the welterweight. But that crown is getting rusty. No, it's getting dusty. That's the name. It's getting dusty. You got to wipe it off. It's getting dusty, man. It's getting dusty. I don't know, man. I don't know. So that's that. That's that with Spence, okay? And with Bud. Okay. Let's have a special. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm still hungry, Lavar. I'm getting kind of full, but Teofimo lobster tail. How about that? Let's bitter and well done. We're gonna cook Teo well done now, okay? It's bitter too. Why is it bitter? Because this has some bitter seasonings, fam. Because Teofimo, everybody knows the story. He's coming out, Lavar. I didn't think it would get worse than this, Lavar. With Teofimo. Let's have some Teofimo lobster tail. Put some bitterness in that. Why bitterness? Because I didn't think it would get this bad, Lavar. Maybe I'm exaggerating. That's why we have you here, bro. To help me, level my head here on this and this. That's what got the chat. Teofimo coming out saying, this is my last fight in Top Rank. ESPN, you can go have the blacks. Oh my gosh, dude. Dang, bro. Teofimo, I thought you wouldn't get worse than that. What are you doing, bro? What the heck? Okay, Lavar, we talked about this in our last show when it came to Teofimo talk. I don't know what show it was, but we talked about it recently. If his mentals, bro, you get your freaking mentals right. Lavar, I don't know. Now, Teofimo Sr. comes out to the rescue to save what Teofimo Jr. said about that. Oh, no. Well, we'll put some context to it. Screw put context to it. You said what you said. We don't need no freaking context to that, Lavar. Teofimo Sr. said, well, no. What he meant was, it seems like they support more of the blacks. What are we talking about here? Support blacks more? What are you talking about? Lavar, Top Rank has all freaking races on it, dude. Top Rank supports a lot of the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, what are we talking about here, man? Where did that come from, Lavar? Where did Teofimo freaking come out in an interview saying, you watch what you got to say here now? Lavar, fighters got to watch their freaking mouths, bro, what they taught. You're a celebrity. Any celebrities in the freaking spotlight. Teo, are you focused for Taylor? Or are you just going to be dancing around the pool on social media, dancing around backflips in your pool? I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know, Lavar. I don't know. Taylor's coming out saying, I'm going to get this guy, man. Taylor, he's in fight mood, bro. Taylor learned from being complacent. Like I'm saying about Spence right now. We saw it a mile away with Taylor a long time ago. I said it, and I got to reiterate this. I said it a long time ago when no one was talking. Nobody said it. I think I'm the only one that was talking about this, saying this was months ago. This was when he got undisputed. Shortly after, when he fought Catterall the first time, I said, you know what? This is the sloppiest fight I've ever seen Taylor fight. Taylor ain't it. He doesn't have that passion, that fire. He get complacent, man. And lo and behold, Taylor comes out in an interview shortly after that fight saying what I've been saying. You know what? I got complacent. I got undisputed. I got comfortable. He came out admitting it. Salute to you, Taylor, for speaking what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, though, Lavar, he said, I got my fire back, man. I'm gonna get to you. And when Taylor is that mentality, no one's stopping this guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much Teo wants to dance around. I don't care how much he wants to say, I got Bud Light with me. Screw that, man. Bud Light ain't gonna save you in that ring, man. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is this. What's going on with Teo with this kind of talk, bro?
Trying to stay relevant. Trying to stay relevant. What's one way that you can stay relevant? Is
controversy.
Race.
Right.
Correct. So he knows that he's not the man anymore. He hasn't been the man ever since he beat Loma. He hasn't been performing like the way a champion fighter should be performing. So if nobody is talking about Tio, what's one way if Tio can get back in the limelight and be relevant? At the end of the day, he knows. People
walls are closing in on him.
Yeah, he's not. To be honest with you, he hasn't been the same fighter since the Loma fight. One, it's because when he won the titles, he became a diva. He wasn't focused as a fighter. He got caught up in the limelight. Just like Andy Ruiz. What happened after he beat Anthony Joshua? Got caught up in the limelight. These guys got to stay focused. They got to remember what got them there. They got to remember what got me to win these titles so that I can be able to keep it. Once again, winning a title is easy, but defending the titles is difficult. And he lost sight of that. Then he was having personal issues and his father stepping in front of the camp. It's too much. And Kambosos picked that right apple, it was ripe for the picking at the right time. And ever since he lost to Kambosos, he has not been the same fighter.
I don't see how he talks. Even on how he talks, it's all over the place, bro.
Big bro, I'm telling you right now. When they did that interview where they had Taylor and Tio, and they both was talking about the fight, when Taylor said, "I'm going to stop Tio," I saw Tio's confidence level. It's like his confidence wasn't there. His confidence wasn't there. Oh yeah, okay, all right. Now, dude, you got to show me something, baby. Your last fight, you sitting up here talking about, do I still have it? But yet you going into a fight against Josh Taylor. Does that make sense?
Taylor means business, bro. And ever since, like you said, it got inflated in his head, you know what I'm saying? His head blew up like a balloon after the whole Tio went, freaking Loma went, and I'm undisputed, this and that. His talk has been weird, bro.
Yeah, it has. But see, he's mad with Top Rank because Top Rank is not rolling out that red carpet for him anymore. You had your opportunity. You blew it. You blew it against Kambosos. So what do you think? They have Shakur. He's winning. You got to win. I'm not going to roll the red carpet out.
And he's winning by styling on these guys.
Correct. I'm not going to roll out the red carpet for you if you're not winning. What do I look like? A fool? So T.O.'s going to say things to make himself relevant because nobody's talking about him. Well, people are talking about him, but what they're saying is that he doesn't have it. Exactly. Dude, stop. One, get your butt back in there and start sparring with your sparring partners that's going to help prepare you for a fight. You're talking about, I don't spar. You might want to get back to it.
I was just going to say that. Wait, he said he doesn't spar? I was just going to say that, bro. I was going to say, you know what? I don't even think he spars much, bro.
No, he doesn't. But at the end of the day, if I'm a fighter, if I lose my titles, I gotta find that hunger. I gotta go back to the drawing board. I have to, in my mind, in my mentals, I have to feel like, okay, I lost, but then again, I've never had the titles. It's just like, once again, in the sport of football. At halftime, when both teams are in the locker rooms, it's the score. The score might be 21-7, right? At halftime, what do we say? The score is 0-0. Let's go work. T.O. needs to shut up and just focus on sharpening his skills. Because I'm not gonna lie, against Comey and them, he looked phenomenal. Against Loma at the beginning of the fight, he looked phenomenal. At the end of the day, he has to go back to the drawing board. Just stop. Your daddy needs to get out the way.
Man.
Your daddy needs to get out the way because only thing he's doing is hurting. He's He's tainting your image. Yeah, he's being a distraction. He's tainting your image a little bit. So at the end of the day, Tio, you got to go back to the drawing board as being a hungry fighter that never won the titles. That's how I see it, man.
He's just trying to stay relevant. Point. Yeah, I'm afraid at this. So that's how you see us trying to stay relevant. I mean, if he's letting that stuff get to him, how is he going to fight it? You know, how is he going to perform against Taylor? How is he preparing against Taylor? You know, so I'm afraid kind of that Taylor's going to humiliate this guy, man. I mean, if Taylor's, like I said, if Taylor's going to get back to how he was, man, and he looks determined. Taylor, he don't talk stupid, man. Taylor don't talk stupid. You know, he got that. What is it, from Scotland? I think that Scottish spirit in him, whatever it's from. You know what I'm saying? But those guys can fight, man. I respect those guys, man. You know, and those who don't know Taylor, you got to go back, man. You got to go back in his career, man. This guy ain't no joke. Taylor ain't no joke. And I want to see Taylor come back out as he was. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what I'm trying to say. If that's the case, Tio, man, I don't know. I do not know with Tio, man. Got B Mag start saying here, Tio is Roman. It looks like it, man. It looks like it. And this, I can care less about the races and stuff, but it just got me out of like, it's like, dude, Tio, what are you talking about? Where's your mind, bro? If that's the case, Lavar, I don't know. It talks about a lot of lack of self-confidence. If that's the case, Lavar, what you're saying, he's saying this whole thing that, Top Rank, go support the blacks. I'm leaving y'all keep your black. If he's doing that because Top Rank is promoting other fighters more than him, that's a big lack of self-confidence.
You have to perform. Do you think that these other sport athletes are getting... If some of these other sport athletes, right, they have to prove themselves in order to get those big contracts. They're not just going to give it to you. Prime example, we all remember Jamarcus Russell, right? Did his thing in college, went to the Raiders, and what happened? No disrespect to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using what happened to him as an example. You got to perform. You got to perform. You got to have these people might want you to have a certain amount of catches if you're Odell Beckham. If you're Derrick Henry, you might have to have a certain amount of rushing yards. You have to perform. You got to perform to get what you want. You got to understand, things are not given to you, it's earned. You got to earn it. So when it comes to Tio, he has to win, and he has to win big. Because these black fighters are only going to be passing you by.
Mic drop right there. Now, this is the thing, man. If, I see Tio's future shaky, bro. I see it shaky, man, as far as when it comes to sport of boxing, man. If this is the win that's going to determine it, Lavar. This is what it boils down to this, man. This boils down to this. The future of Tio's freaking career, it boils down to this Taylor fight, bro. Like you said, he has to win in a fashion where it's like, wow, oohs and ahs. You know, because if not, man, you come out losing, Top Rank's going to kick you to the curb. Who's going to... Matchroom, Hearn is one of those guys. He'll receive any of these guys who have, big names or supposed big name, whatever. He'll call them, but it's like, what fights are you going to have over there? You know what I'm saying? So this is crucial for Tio. This is crucial for Tio, man. This win. He has to get this win, and he has to win by like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Tio is Roman noodles. We'll see, man. It looks like it's getting to that point, B Megastar. It looks like Tio, man, is that's why I wanted to cook on this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? With Tio, I had to bring this out because it's not looking good for Tio right now. His mentals don't look there, Lavar, especially coming out saying things like this. And this thing about Lavar, he's coming out on social media and his freaking social media platforms, making it look like, I'm not bothered, I'm good, dancing around and like a stop that freaking clownery, bro. You get yourself right, man. It doesn't look like he's getting himself right, man. I don't know. And what got me a lot too is way before this, like what you just said, Lavar, when he lost or when he won or whatever it was, whatever fight it was what it was when he said, do I still got it? I don't remember which freaking fight that was. Was it against a freaking Sandor guy? I don't know. But when he said that, it was like, and then he comes out shortly after, I was just playing with you. It's a mind game. It's a mind war or your mind or whatever the heck he was trying to say. You ain't you ain't fooling anybody, Tio. You're not fooling anyone. That's what I'm trying to say, Lavar. He's talking one way, and then he comes out in his Instagram freaking dancing around like nothing's bothering him. It's obvious something's bothering you, bro. It's obvious something's bothering you, Tio, and you got to get this stuff right. Jermall Charlo, I give him credit, bro. Lavar, I give Jermall Charlo credit in this aspect. He admitted it, bro. Jermall's coming out saying, I had to get this right. I had to back out. I had to relax. Do that. I would rather see you do that and shut up. You know what I'm saying? I would rather see a fighter shut up and just get behind the scenes. You know, I gotta stop doing this. I gotta humble myself down and get my stuff right. I give credit to Jermall for that, Lavar. Even though I've criticized Jermall Charlo, say, man, Jermall, man, freaking you're 2 rings, 2 freaking years with that belt. That sucks. But he came out admitting it recently. I respect that. He said, you know what? I got to get this right, man. You step back from the sport. It's better you do that than be doing this, dancing around, acting like nothing's bothering you, speaking all over the place. You're just looking more of an idiot, man. Sorry. You're not an idiot. Of course not. I don't call anybody idiots, but you're looking like one. And that's exactly why a lot of people are criticizing Tio. They're like, what the freak's wrong with you, bro? Go ahead, Lavar. I see you.
Only thing I can say is this. If Tio loses to Taylor, right, they might want to make sure that he's there mentally.
Well, his dad won't. Because he's going to be good. Oh, no, you won, man. You won. The takeover. I mean, that's...
No, and look, like I said, we push for mental health and all that stuff, but I know that because of what he said his last fight, if he doesn't perform better or if he gets beat or gets knocked, I'm telling you, I can see him going into that dark place.
For his best, for the best of Tio, for the best of him, you know, just freaking leave the sport, bro, for a minute. I'm not saying he has the skills, he has the tools, he has the potential, but he has to get it right, bro. That's just my thing, and I'm concerned about it. You know, it's better you just got to leave, bro. Stop talking the talk and saying these things that are not right. You know what I'm saying? And if he does not show up and show out against Taylor, you just leave the sport, bro, for a minute. You know, you got to leave and get this stuff right. Get this stuff right. You know what I'm saying? Jay Dixon says, Tio is unaware, shaking my head. Does he know that people are boycotting? Oh, that's another one. Right? Oh, that's just, I was thinking the same thing, bro. I think he lost his lady to it. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm bringing this out. Why is he saying this stuff? That's exactly why I brought this out in the first place. Why is he doing this? What do blacks have to do with ESPN? You go with the blacks. What does that have to do with anything? What kind of remark is that? I don't get it. That's why I brought this out, Lavar, in the first place. Go ahead, I see you.
It's because they want certain fighters to succeed and certain fighters not to.
Fighters that are performing and showing up and showing out.
Correct. You know, I had somebody
and Tio got it twisted. Go ahead, I got you.
I had somebody tell me, well, why can't Dev be the face of boxing? You know, but they would rather Tank, who has all these tattoos, be the ex-ghetto, to be the face of boxing. When you have Dev, that's, you know, no tattoos, he speaks well for himself. You know, it's just certain fighters they want to be in that spotlight.
But
you know?
but it's also perform. You know, like Tank's performing. Yeah. Whatever, even though maybe the opponents aren't the best or whatever, but he's performing. He's knocking these dudes out. He's performing very convincingly. So Tio got to get back to doing it. He got to get back to doing it how he performed before Loma. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Go ahead.
I hate to say it, big bro, but I told you, he just needs to step away from his dad, which will be hard for him to do that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I really think that he just needs to go back to the drawing board and really find a trainer that's going to fit him, that's going to motivate him, that's going to push him. If he doesn't do that and he continues to stick with his dad, because we all know his last fight, he wasn't listening to his dad. So at the end of the day, how much further can his dad take him? His dad is his Achilles heel. And these outside personal issues. And you're right, kudos to Jermall, because he was going through some personal stuff too.
And he admitted it and he backed up.
He was on I Am Athlete, yes. But I can tell you one thing. Both of those Charlo brothers was on I Am Athlete, but you could tell which one was the alpha.
Oh, Mel all day. Mel all day.
Mel has that, boy, he has that look.
That's what I'm telling y'all. That's why I said before, ladies and gentlemen. And I know a lot of people want to talk about, yeah, well, Spence, if he leaves 47, goes up to 54, you got Mel right there, baby. You got Mel right there. I don't think it would be so smart for Spence to get in there with Mel. You heard it here first on that one. Freddie Mir says here, T.O. maybe got hit. One too many shots to the head. It can be, bro. It can be. Brain damage sometimes happen. People say things they're not supposed to. It can happen. Fighters go through that. I'm just... You better show up and show out, T.O. against Taylor. And if you do, awesome. I'm going to be the first to do this. Bro, get your career back. Get your career back. I like that. I like that. I love it. But right now, I don't see it, man. It's shaky. It's shaky right now for T.O. So, dang, bro.
I'm sitting up here thinking about what J.A. Dixon said earlier about Rolly getting the title. Thanks, J.A. Dixon.
Oh, no. It's going to be an easy title, though. If I'm not mistaken,
That's
it's
what
for
I'm
the...
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He was supposed to fight this Puello guy, whatever, and he freaking popped dirty, and now they're replacing some dude, whatever. I never heard of the dude. I don't know all these guys. You know what I'm saying? I even salute to Ellie Setback. Ellie Setback. I was, tuning into one of his flat lives or whatever. He went live and I was, chatting there as everybody else was. And he even said it. If I'm not mistaken, it was him. He said, I got a gazillion years. I don't know how many years he said, but Ellie's a freaking legend. He's a vet. He's a veteran in this, when it comes to knowledge of the sport, whatever. He even said, I don't know all these guys, man. I've been here a gazillion years in the sport. I don't know all these freaking names. Same here, bro. I mean, I know much less, so freaking, that's what I'm trying to say. Whoever this guy, Rolly's going to fight, never heard of him. So it's going to be an easy title, whatever. Apparently. But then again, sometimes these guys who we never know come up and freaking get you. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened to Fundora. I don't remember that guy. I don't know much about that guy he fought. Fundora freaking knocked him out. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? So we got here, Fred says here, T.O. May. Oh yeah, got you. Yeah, for sure. Definitely, man. So, man, okay, I'm full, Lavar. I feel full. I think we cooked. We had these nice meals. Dang, bro, I got to get going back to work, man. I had that nice lunch right here with this menu. I love it. I love the menu. How about you guys like the menu? I hope you guys did. Comment, Playback family also. Comment, did you like the menu? We got some more stuff for y'all in the future. You already know. No, this dude is a real... Lavar, any last words, bro?
Hey, I just want to thank you, big bro, for everything that you have done for me, man. I'm very appreciative and humble, man, and grateful. So I appreciate you. To everybody in the chat, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for always keeping it respectful. And I'm just glad that y'all are able to see what we see. We might not agree all the time, but I'm glad that we're able to see what's going on with Spence and how we need to hold Spence accountable. So I really do appreciate y'all. Mental health, you know what I'm saying? Hey, call your family members, call your friends, check up on them, see how they're doing. Your health is your wealth, because you just never know what they're going through. And other than that, hey, we appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that post notification bell so that when Rene goes live, you'll get that notification. And just stay safe out there, just stay safe. And I'll see y'all on some of these other channels chatting it up with y'all. So salute. And we'll have some dessert for y'all next time. We're missing the dessert. Yeah. But we got y'all.
We'll get dessert on the next Cook Time show. That's what I'm talking about. Rene Boxing platform is to discuss, critique, analyze, to talk about, hey, the sport of boxing and level-headed mature. You already know it, man. Subscribers since day one, all y'all. Thank you guys so much. Share it up, like it up. Lavar, for your time, thank you. Those in the chat, for your time, thank you. All y'all, thank you guys so much. Rene Boxing, peace, jam to the beat. Hey.
Peace.